Top of the morning to you. Sports Star Reese K. Mack. I'm D.L. Reese with an S. We got the lovely, talented Pamela Tuttle-Smith, the firm. Good morning, Pamela. How you doing?
Good morning.
Is everything kosher this morning?
Everything is kosher.
Yeah. Right now I think the videos is trying to come up. We gotta So anyway, unbelievable. What up, though, people? What up, though is the flavor of the day. I'm trying to tell you, man. That's what it's all about. The what up, though-ness, if you will. And unbelievable game for the Detroit Pistons. First game one they've had. They won the playoffs in a minute. I think I saw
2008,
that.
I believe.
And they lost. They had lost to Cleveland 12 times in a row. I think I saw that. I don't know. I gotta figure that out some more.
Wow.
I think that's what they said. But this is incredible. Start for them. Played very, very well.
Yeah, they got out fast start.
Yeah, fast start. Cade didn't really go off, but he went off enough to make some things happen. So it's just during
this game, the fast start, like after halftime, I had to switch, but yeah.
I keep forgetting like with the 8:30 start.
Yeah, I want to go see the other one.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I keep forgetting about the 8:30 start. You got to jump over there and watch because I'm thinking, I'll just wait till this game over. Then the other game be on after this. No, other game.
Yeah, so then you got to choose which one you go watch afterwards.
And I kind of like that a little bit because it does come on earlier than it typically does. So yeah, it's crazy.
So you still have the program, the quadrants where you can watch all at the same time?
I'll watch both games at the same time. Yeah. Because I figured out when I found that the other game was on, I thought I could watch both of them at the same time. So that's what I did. I love technology.
So you prefer when both games are on at the same time?
And what you doing like this?
Well, no. I prefer when they overlap. I don't want them on at the same time. I want to watch the first game. Then you can, if that game is still kind of close, then I still put the other on, but I focus on the first one.
Right.
But the first one's pretty much decided. I keep it on, but I put the sound on the second one. So that's what you do.
Okay, technology. I have got to get that. I don't know why.
You don't have that, Pam.
I still don't have
2026. Seriously.
Where I can watch 4 things at the same time.
That's right. And still be locked in. I do that in the morning. Like, I get up and down, just trying to see what's going on. I have WRL up in the top quadrant, left-hand quadrant. The bottom left-hand, I have unsportsmanlike. Evan over the top, something to be saying. On my right hand, I have MSNBC, or MS Now they call it. And the lower right side, I have CNN.
That's too much.
And
I get confused.
If we want to go to commercial, I just put the sound on
the other
because
one.
I don't want to deal with all that.
I love it. Okay, I'm gonna get it soon.
Yeah, so that's what's going on with that, man.
Meanwhile, you could just wait till one game's over and the halftime that you missed, the other half, which is the second half, I just go catch it on YouTube. And then you put it together in your mind, and you got the whole game.
Okay, that's the way it is right there.
That's the only way I got it, until I subscribe to the system that you have.
Okay.
It works.
All right. Man, but it was a big time. It was a good day. Just staying on Cleveland, I just thought that they showed us why they were the number one seed coming into this this playoffs, and they showed us why. So I just think that maybe that scare they had down when they was down 3-1 with Orlando, they probably, man, we got to stop playing.
Right, and, we got to show who we are. We are the number one.
Right, and I think that along with, I think that alone probably got them a little more inspired. In terms of just coming out strong from the beginning. Like you said, they came out very aggressive, and I just thought it was something that, it's just just something that really got them going.
Yeah, and I think one thing that they've shown since they come from behind to win is that they do have depth. I mean, it's not just about Cade. You know, like the other players are stepping up. You got Harris, Robinson. They're stepping up, you know, with a big amount of points. So
yeah, and speaking of Tobias Harris, this is Tobias on starting the game with intense defense.
I thought our defense was dialed in early in the game. You know, we just were in the moment of getting stops, getting plays offensively, figuring out ways that we can kind of get the mismatches we want, but just playing off our rhythm and our movement. And overall, we did a good job of attacking them and figuring out who we wanted to put in the plays and just finding our flow out there. So, you know, it's like, you know, teams that go to Game 7 usually relax in this type of game. You know, we said before the game, don't let that be our team, right? And so for us, just coming out with that type of energy, that type of fuel to keep us going, you know, embrace the crowd, embrace, you know, this moment and just find our rhythm.
Okay. Yeah. I see my picture up there now.
Yeah. And you got the other Thompson. You know, he did well last night.
What other Thompson?
You know, I call them the Thompson twins.
Oh, okay.
But,
I thought you were trying to act like you related to him or something.
I mean, yeah, they're my distant cousins.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And Jenkins contributed a lot.
But the message behind this, it's not about Cade Cunningham. It's not,
that's right.
It's not about the Tobias Harris and J.B. Bickerstaff and of course all the players on Detroit's team. It's not even about Donovan Spider Mitchell. It's not even about Kenny Atkinson, the head coach. It's about, damn it, James Hart.
I knew that was coming.
I mean, let me look something up because I want to make sure. Am I right about James Harden? Got to be the right. I mean, you can't win with him in the playoffs. Jay Williams talking about you can't win with Embiid.
Right.
You can't win with James Harden.
So what was your beef with him last night?
He had more turnovers than he had points, I think. No, something like that.
He had 22 points.
Okay. Yeah, how many turnovers did he have?
Let's see.
8. You know, he's had 43 turnovers in the last, 5 games.
He had 7. He had 8 rebounds.
Yeah, I mean.
8 rebounds.
How many turnovers did he have?
7.
Oh, okay.
And 22 points.
Okay. Yeah. How many free throws? Let me go to my...
He got all his free throws.
No, how many shoot?
9.
So half the points you got for the free throw line.
Yeah, that's his average. That's what he's been doing, right?
Man, you know what? I'm absolutely shocked that he had 20-some points. James Harden's terrible. and the thing is that, you know, it's just something about playoffs. He just don't show up. He's a no-show. I'm not the only one talking about it. Everybody talking about that. I mean, am I being too harsh?
Well, I mean, I think he's as advertised. So what is your expectation? That's where you can go from there. What are you expecting him to do different?
So I expect him not to play well in the
You already
playoffs.
expect that. And so, are you getting what you're expecting, I guess is the question.
No, I want something different.
Right.
And that's part of the problem.
But he's as advertised. You're not going to get anything different. He's James Harden. And he's getting older.
I can't keep it up, man. Are you serious? That is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Well, anyway.
He's screaming, hey, man, I got 22. I got 8 rebounds. What else do you want? That's what he's screaming to you, Reese. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to have 35? What do you want me to do?
Okay. Whatever. When we get back, though, OKC had a game last night. I saw Bronny sighting. They were down by 50. But I saw Bronny in the game last night. We're going to discuss the other part of the association playoff last night. And other things to come. We got the Canes. They back in action. You got a lot to talk about today. Keep it locked in Sports Shop. Let's go. Things are good up in Detroit.
Yes, Detroit over the Cavaliers.
Yeah, man. We're getting in, man. 919-890-6200. That's how you get with us right here on Sports Shop. 99.9 HD2, 620 AM The Buzz, 104.5 FM, 107.5 FM. 107.5 HD2, excuse me, up in the Sports Rap Network up in Detroit. What up, though? So we are getting it in the best of Sports Shop. Reach K-Mac, that's our podcast. If you happen to miss something, you can check us out right there. And then, of course, Sports Outreach and KMAC out on YouTube, and I think they're coming there slowly but surely coming out there.
They are starting back up with us this morning. So good morning. We apologize for the delay. We have LeVar. Good morning. Good morning, Ivan. Good morning. Billy Woods up early. Good morning. Good morning, Kendrick. Good morning, Randall. Good morning, James Pittman. And others. Good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining us this morning. You know what to do. Please go over and hit the thumbs up button, share, and ask them to subscribe.
That's exactly right.
Good morning, Cornell. I see you. And good morning, William Epps.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Thank you guys for jumping in.
So a couple of things. Last night, I was doing my thing with the, I talked about, and you guys may didn't hear, but I talked about the overlapping games. So the second game that started was the OKC Thunder, Shea and his crew, going up against LeBron James and the LA Lakers. Now, let me say this. I just think that, I don't know. I just think, I don't think they're going to win a game.
Oh, wow.
I think this thing has, well, okay, I'll give them a gentleman's sweep. They're going to win one game. And LeBron, and I don't know, let me tell you, I think LeBron said a couple of things. Well, we're going to hear from J.J. Redd. I think LeBron's man said some things I thought were interesting. He pretty much was talking like, kind of very cavalier about losing. He's like, and basically said, I don't think we're going to beat these guys. He didn't say that. But
wow.
But he's saying that they got the best number one defense.
That's right.
They got the MVP. All that. How are we going to beat these guys? Were they saying? So I just thought that was interesting. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he sees the writing on the wall. It is a much better team. And then, I mean, they still have injury. Luka's still not there. Then they had the guy to get hurt last night. What's his name? Vanderbilt, I think it is.
Yeah, Vanderbilt.
So,
he's killing
I
now.
know, but they're injured.
Vanderbilt not playing. We're going to have a tough night.
But I'm saying, he's thinking, we got injuries. I'm giving it my all. Reeves is not shown up since he's been back.
Yeah.
I mean, so what else is he going to say?
Reeves, look at you. You on top of it. You're right, because he's been struggling a little bit. Matter of fact, JJ, I mean, what do you make of Austin Reeves struggling? Talk to me. What do you think about it?
Yeah, he didn't play well, but he's going to bounce back. He's a great player.
Okay. That was short and sweet. Okay, all good. What about this? What was the key turning point difference tonight when you guys play OKC, JJ?
I don't think there was a turning point. I think it was a general theme throughout the night. When we made game plan mistakes, they hurt us. I thought the Houston Game 5 was the most game plan mistakes we made in a playoff game so far. We obviously lost that game. You're playing the world champs. Your margin for error in terms of mistakes is not that high. You can make mistakes. Basketball's a game full of mistakes. There's just too many tonight. We got to clean that up. But there were some good things. We won expected score. Held Shea under 20. He ended up with 7 turnovers. The guys played hard. We just got to do a better job with execution. It comes down to just the attention to detail on that, and I know we'll clean things up and be better.
Interesting. I do have a fun fact about Reeves. Hopefully he won't get. He got to get out of his head on this one. But he made history last night.
Why is that?
He only he was shooting 18.8%, which is the lowest by any Laker in a playoff game in 35 years.
Damn.
So I said, I hope he don't get in his head on that one. But yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I know that. Let's cover phones right quick. We got James. Good morning, James. What's going on?
Good morning, James. Good to hear from you. Getting ready for our Wednesday motivation from James Pittman.
I could give you some motivation, but let me say something about this basketball game right fast. Let me say, hey, Pam, don't make no excuses for the Lakers.
I'm just saying, James.
No.
Stacked up against them right now.
I don't care if they had Luka, Hookah, Suka, whatever their name may be. It ain't going to work. It's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. I told y'all this go. Reese trying to give him one game. I ain't give him now game, Reese. This mess gonna be over.
At first I said, they call it a gentleman's sweep when you give him one game like that, James. So I decided to
No, don't give him one game. I put in the chat yesterday they're going to lose by 20 last night.
You did.
I was at 18. It's funny to me how they go from one series to the next. Against the Houston Rockets, LeBron, J.J. Redick, they had all that swag when they spoke after the game. They had all that swag. Now, all that swag gone. Oh, they the best defensive team. Oh, they the first place in the offense. No, keep that swag. Listen, they know they ain't going to win this series. I agree with Reese totally. They know they are not going to win this series. Yeah. Do y'all not know that SGA just had 18 points?
Right.
And they still beat y'all by 18?
And he had 7 turnovers, and they still couldn't get him. They still couldn't get him.
And they still beat y'all by 18.
But, James, that's what the coach just said, J.J. Redick. We held SJ. So, we getting there one thing at a time.
But I was confused by that. Why we said you say that because as if they would have won the game, they lost by 18.
Matt, you think you gonna keep holding the 18?
They doubled.
I know that game was over when my man, the Thunder, started playing 11 players. This man literally took all his starters out in the second quarter and started playing role players. While the Lakers had LeBron still out there on the floor.
I know.
And they still couldn't get the lead.
That's the answer guys playing in the game I never even seen before.
I said, I know this man, so he teasing them. Y'all can't even beat us when we go.
Hey, matter of fact, Jay, I think that's a little over the top. Matter of fact, they all be shaming themselves for doing that to the Lakers.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it is a bad. But to me, today is no surprise about what happened in the NBA last night. I expect Detroit to win their series because they got James Harden on Cleveland. Every team that James Harden go to, they gonna lose. Y'all.
100%.
I need y'all to understand this. Any team that James Harden go to, they are not gonna win in the playoffs. They are not gonna win. So I expect Detroit to do what they do and beat the brakes off there. This game, I ain't even wasting my time. I went to sleep on that game. When I woke up, I ain't wasting my time. Keep watching this. This over. Lakers are done. The game I want to see if the Spurs gonna bounce back tonight. That's all I want.
Yeah, me too. I'm curious about that too. You're right about that.
James Ivan says James should be the Lakers coach. He sounds better than JJ.
JJ. Listen, JJ no matter what he do, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna work out. It ain't gonna work out. But that's all I called in to say. But Pam said I want to have some morning motivation. I know there's a whole lot going on in the world today.
Come on.
Whole lot going on in the world today. So if I can motivate anybody today, I would tell you to have an unmovable faith. Unmovable faith.
That's right.
The Bible said, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. So you can have an unmovable faith. I know gas prices going up. I know this government that we under, they trying to erase black history, but have an unmovable faith. Be persistent when whatever God has told you to do, be persistent and go after your dreams, continue to go after your goals, have an unmovable faith. Persistence is doing today what your future requires tomorrow.
Woo!
Unmovable faith.
That is right there. That is right there.
That's
we got to drop the mic on that, buddy.
Power moment with James.
James and Raleigh.
Maybe that's a new segment. Wednesday's Power Moment with James and Raleigh.
My man, appreciate you, brother.
So y'all have a great one.
All right. That's my guy.
Woo, unmovable faith.
Hey, unmovable. Unmovable. That's a song. I heard that a song. That's Keep on Raining in My Life. So's my anchor because that's one of the lyrics in that one. Do you know that, Pam?
I do.
Okay, well, that's okay. I don't want you to sing.
Okay, we got jokes. After such a powerful moment, I'm not even going to come back at you. Because I got unmovable faith.
You got
and as long as you got unmovable faith, guess what? You'll have an unmovable day. You'll be unbothered by comments like that.
I needed that for the day.
I did too. Yes, thank you, James.
Yeah, man. We're getting in big time on this motivation Wisdom Wednesday. We're gonna at some point real soon. You're gonna hear us talk about, of course, Wellness Wednesday.
Yes.
And we got some people that we're going to link up with that. You'll be hearing. Matter of fact, we're going to pop up the logo right now. The graphic, look, they got pretty that graphic there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wellness Wednesdays, we're going to we're going to talk about fitness, nutrition, community, and health.
Yeah, look at that.
And if you would like to be a part of Wellness Wednesdays and you want to sponsor Wellness Wednesdays, reach out to us at the Sports Shop Radio. Reese came back.
Yes. You see that pretty logo right there, guys? Wellness Wednesdays. We're going to be rocking with that on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, maybe we'll let James get our motivation, then we'll pop that up there.
Right.
Because some people may need that wellness.
Yeah, so you got the mental wellness then you got the physical wellness.
You better come on and talk to me. Wow.
Good stuff.
Let's segue to that, too. The wellness behind the glass. We got A-Town. Randall down in Tampa talking about Bernie played well. He played 2 minutes, 0.0 attempts, everything was 0. He played well.
He's still 50-50.
I guess you're right about that.
Still 50%.
I tell you, somebody who was 100% yesterday, after the judge came back or the jury came back and did what they had to do, Stefan Diggs.
Yes.
Pam will give us the whole breakdown. And by the way, Pam, I was watching yesterday, too.
Man, let me tell you, that's the best reality TV I've seen.
Get your popcorn ready. We're gonna break that down for you. Next on the Sports Shop, let's get it. Louisiana. Hello, Chuck. How you doing?
All right, doing just fine. Chiming in what James was just talking about you for. And it's something he quoted. He was quoting a song, a gospel song. I remember that from growing up here in Monroe in the Black Baptist faith. I was always placed with that. I was probably too white for them. I didn't do all the up and down stuff. He did. He's steadfast, unmovable, always in the world.
That's right, James. I used to sing that in church too.
Yeah, I remember that from growing up, and when I heard James doing that, I said, boy, it brings back memories.
Yep.
But a segue with you all talking about the game. Yeah, that's it. Segue with you all talking about the OKC and LA. I watched that first half, and I did like James. Like I cut the game off. I went on the bed and watched. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm subject myself to that. My landing gear, when you all talk about crash outs, I see how coaches can crash out. Joe Quenneville crashed out the Anaheim Ducks coach, the former Chicago Blackhawks three-time champion coach. He crashed out about a icing call against Las Vegas Golden Knights. I found out what that icing is. Icing is kind of like football, where intentional grounding. By having to hit the puck, and I think when the puck is hit by the Golden Knights player, the teammate's supposed to get ahead of the defense and to prevent it from being icing. The icing wasn't called, and boy, he was cutting up there in that box. So they didn't get the call, and they scored. But I found I had to look at icing 101 on YouTube to see what it's all about. But that'll be my landing gear.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. AAC, I appreciate you, man. As always, man. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, you all take care. All right.
Thank you.
So yesterday when I went home, doing some video work, check us out on TikTok. We all over the place with video. They said the Stefan Diggs trial live. Second day.
Day two. Was even more exciting.
Right. So I'm like, oh, snap. I said some other things. I'm like, for real?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get my third glass of my cup of coffee and sit down and watch this thing. But, of course, when anything pops off like that, whether it's entertainment-related or you're off the field or off the court, we lean into Pamela Thompson-Smith.
Yes.
Let's talk about this, Pam. What we got going on?
Reporting live from the Stefan Diggs 2-day trial.
That's right.
I just got back this morning.
That's right. Woo.
But anyway, so he was on trial for strangulation and assault charges from his private chef. So he had a live-in private chef.
What's the name, by the way?
Mia Adams.
Mia.
Mia. Her name is longer than that, but she goes by Milla. I'm sorry, Milla.
Oh, Milla.
Yeah, M-I-L-A. Adams. And so that was his private chef. And somewhere in this process, I think she started like maybe July of last year.
Okay.
And somewhere in this process, she's saying that they had more than just a professional relationship.
Now, what does that mean? What does that mean?
That means he was, she's allegedly saying he was cheating on Carly B with her. And there's another girl involved. So, she was basically, there are women in and out of there. But she was one. She was the one that lived on the third floor. So, but yeah, so I guess at some point she got in her feelings, but around December, I think it was December 2nd or something like that, they were having text conversations back and forth, and he basically was relieving her of her duties. She actually found out she wasn't going on the trip. There was a game. She wasn't going to get to go to the game. And so at some point when he came home, she's saying that he came in the room and that he strangled her and assaulted her. This was between December 2nd and December 5th. Now, she didn't report this till like a week and a half later because she left town for a week with another hairdresser of his and another girl and went to New York. So, and they said they didn't see anything. And he has a chief of staff. She's not live-in, but she's there every day.
Yeah.
And that same, that next morning, she was there in the house, and she didn't see anything either on her. She was getting ready to go work out. So if a man like Stefan Diggs strangles you and assaults you, but then the next day you're in workout clothes, and nobody sees anything on your face or your neck. So it was just interesting, but she was lying a lot on the stand. I know you caught that when you were watching.
Yeah, because she was she was a terrible.
She was real hostile witness as well. Yeah. She was getting in a back and forth with the lawyer all the time. It was really reality TV, but it was the worst for the DA. I mean, why he would even let that go to trial, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a waste of taxpayers' money.
Yeah, but for Stefan Diggs, you saw him get emotional at the end. He, regardless, you got a group of jurors that could believe her if she'd have been a more credible witness, and he could have received up to 5 years in prison.
Yeah, the sad part
something
about
that he didn't do.
I mean, we weren't there. No, I kind of side with Stefan, but the problem is that, when you have situations like this, and when they really do happen, it always brings a big question, which is not fair to the person that's been assaulted. You know what I mean? Right.
And his lawyer went on to talk about afterwards just how professional athletes, and it could be, just professional men in general and women, when you have a lot of money, how you have this target on your back for people to come at you and use you and manipulate you and try to get money.
Yeah,
so you got to be more careful. Like, you got to make better judgment calls with the people around you and who you trust. And if this is a professional chef, let it stay that way.
Well, hold on. But why your chef got to stay in the house with you?
Right. She can come early in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. Why she got to stay there?
Well, because, he has people in and out at all times, and they have parties, and they have different things. And at 12 o'clock, he may want something to eat. He might need some protein at 12. Like, he need her to do things. Like, so she was always on call, is what she said, basically said. He would have his mom over, family over, and she made all the meals.
Okay, I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
So his empire is so big, he had to have a chief of staff?
Yes, he has a chief of staff.
To do what?
So she handles all of his day-to-day.
Wait, is he running damn Microsoft or something?
His calendar, from the time he gets up to, going to practice or getting ready for the game. She handles all the travel. He has a group of people that go with him to the game. So she's one of them. She handles the travel, transportation. She handles all of that. But her title is considered chief of staff.
Maybe she's there to be the chief of staff over all the kids she got. with multiple relationships. I'm just saying. It ain't like he's the poster child for it. Like, so when things like this go down, you think like, I'm just saying.
And I think, you know,
I ain't trying to hate that. No,
he went there with her, and I think she caught feelings, right? You know, when they say you catch feelings, and then he rejected her, and so then she's wanting to get her money. But she also said he promised to set her up in business when the season was over.
I mean, this dude here, he got a football.
Yeah.
And multiple coaches.
Yeah. So she said she was just wanting to get her money. You know, back pay, because he stopped paying her in December. So back pay, and then the promise, even though it wasn't contractual, but the promise to give her money to start her business when the season was over.
First of all, she looked like a complete idiot up on the stand.
Absolutely. I mean, lying a lot.
And just, I don't know who prepared her or coached her for that. That was just... She's like, I don't understand the question.
I don't understand the question. Ma'am, you just said.
but to your point, though, it was very entertaining. You know,
it was reality TV.
Reality TV.
And sure, but I'm, you know, it looks like, and you could tell she just wasn't a credible witness, and she was just trying to get money from him. How do you just take a trip right after he, you know, hits you or whatever, and then you turn it in 2 weeks later, a week later? But he got emotional because that's his life, and he could have spent some time in jail and ended his career.
He must have a whole bunch of money.
She makes $90,000 to $100,000.
Oh, okay. So she make him breakfast in the morning?
No. I mean the chief of staff.
Oh, this is what she makes.
She makes $90,000 to $100,000.
Where are they? Well, I guess they're in Boston, right?
I'm not sure wherever his home. He got a couple of different homes.
It was the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So this whole thing was in Boston. So everything had to go down in Boston.
Yeah.
So his mom lived with them in Boston.
No, they're not living with him. They're coming over, visiting.
I ain't mad at Stefon. He got an empire. I didn't know that. I mean, he got 20 kids, and he got the chief of staff. He got his private chef. Yeah. He got all this going on.
Yeah, and the ring camera. Be careful with your ring cameras. They catch everything.
And Carly B, he got a baby. Carly B pregnant with his baby, too.
So the ring camera, caught him leaving out that morning like normal in his Maybach, and then the chief of staff gets to drive his Porsche. And then she left to go do her errands. And
hold on, man. Wait a minute, Pam, you got everything. Wait a minute. So, hold on, wait a minute. So he leaves in
the next morning like nothing has happened.
What car he's in now?
He's in a black Maybach.
Then his chief of staff drives his Porsche.
White Porsche. The attorney asked her, do you have a car? I mean, of course they know the answer to the question. She's like, no. What do you drive? Well, I get to drive Stefan Diggs, one of his cars. And so they said, okay, Exhibit A, go to the film. And is this the car you're driving? It was a white Porsche.
Couple questions. Would you be interested in signing him to play for your NFL team?
With all the drama?
With all this going on.
Wow. It's like, I want to win, so we're going to have a conversation about the drama. So, yes, I'd sign him.
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it. I want winners.
Can't do it, won't do it. I love that sound. That's my secretary. I love that sound. I heard it sound right down to 5-7 years. Thank you, AD. I mean, A-Town.
James Pippen said, I'm not saying I'm a gold digger, but I ain't messing with no broke. Yeah, so, he need to make better choices. And that's what his lawyer was telling him. Well, not necessarily him, but just professional athletes, that they do have a target on their back.
You know what? I'm curious. Stefon has a half brother, I think. The one that played for Dallas, whoever played for Alabama. You hear nothing about him. Trayvon. You hear nothing about him.
Calm.
Stefon, he's out there. It kind of be. That's why they broke up, because he was in the.
It's a lot more than her, but yeah, probably. Yeah. It was very interesting.
Okay.
It was definitely reality TV. Somebody said something funny on here. I think it was Greg. I can't find it now.
What's that?
It was something like from Carly B to it. Oh, here it is. Oh, this was Ivan. As Pam is the entertainment reporter. Chef shouldn't be mad. Diggs picked Carly over her. That's like she was a Hyundai. And Carly was a Genesis upgrade.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. So they're talking about it. So it was very, very interesting. But I'm just glad, he didn't have to go to prison. you got to make better choices out there and who you trust. Because there is a target. I mean, you can get used and manipulated, and people could come at you. People sue for everything. Be careful. How about just being faithful?
Yeah. But speaking of being faithful, you know what I just did on ChatGPT?
What did you do?
I said, who has the most, this is what I said. This is so sad. Who has the most kids that's playing in the NFL?
And the winner is?
Well, there's several people. Antonio Cromartie has 14 kids.
He's not in the league anymore.
Right. Maybe, yeah. Travis Henry, who's not in the league anymore, 11 kids. McGahee, what does McGahee got 11 kids? Phillip Rivers, of course, he got 10 kids.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, 10 kids. Stefan Diggs didn't make the list, but I think he got 7.
He's still got time.
He got time.
Oh, God.
He got time to be the number one position. Can Skylar be out of baby yet? Okay.
Wow.
There's probably maybe some unclaimed children.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, know what? It's interesting you say that because they did say that. They said, hold on. Now we being messy.
Yeah, now we are.
Now we being messy because they did say, he said, no, I'll leave it. I ain't going to touch it. But it did say other children, reports from late 2025 indicated other children with additional partners with several reports mentoring up to 6 or more children total born around the same time. Talking about Stefan.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He may have a football team for real.
To God Almighty.
Thank you, Roy.
Maybe this incident will make him.
Well, that's why I need the chief of staff.
Yeah, she managing, she juggling it all. The schedule.
No, you gotta get, no.
Just juggling the pool.
No.
May find some jury that'll believe me.
You think they were more than professional? It was way beyond professional.
Yes.
And she said that?
Mm-hmm. She said that.
Wow.
Yeah. What she didn't do is like that movie. She should have put an orange in a sock. What was that movie, Martin Lord? And started hitting herself so she had bruises. That's what she should have done. If she was going to do it.
But see, that speaks a lot for my host right here. See, hey.
I've been saying, you can't go to the cops with no bruises.
Y'all know why? No, y'all better.
No bruises.
Anyway, last sports news. Mm-hmm. It's all good. So, did you get a final count on how many staff members he had? Was it just 3?
So you got the chief of staff, you got the chef. The chief of staff handles most everything, and his private chef. That was pretty much all for his day-to-day,
Okay. All right. I mean, a lot of people have staff.
I mean, she has drivers as well, I'm sure, at some point. She books transportation, though. But,
so they got the driver.
But he drive his own, black Maybach out the door to practice.
I mean, I ain't mad at him. You spend your money wisely, though. Just keep it going. Mm-hmm. Keep it going. We got A-Town behind the glass. What's up, A?
Doing well, feeling good.
A-Town, how we doing on the poll, Legacy Eye Care poll question of the day, sir?
Today's poll of the day is powered by Legacy Eye Care. See better, vote better.
See better, vote better.
And the poll question can be found on X through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, they're both kind of playing the same, but something has to give. So which team loses first, Oklahoma City Thunder or the Carolina Hurricanes?
Probably a Hurricane, just because of who they playing. Y'all think the Lakers going to win a game?
I said which team loses first.
Yeah, which means the Lakers would have to win.
What now? Yeah, what's it?
For OKC to lose, who will they lose to?
Lakers.
Yeah. So that ain't happening no time soon.
I mean, it may happen. I mean, I think the Lakers will win one game. I mean, they'll win a game at home.
Oh.
Yeah. I think so. At least one. Yeah. They'll win one at home.
All right. I don't know. It look like they may just give up after last night. They got no answers. They had no answers. They had no answers, which was unfortunate. It was unfortunate because I think LeBron probably feel like at this point it's a waste of his time. But we'll see. They should. I mean, conventional wisdom says that it won't be. To get a clean sweep, that rarely happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I give him. I definitely probably give him 1.
But other than that, no.
I don't know if Reeves is shooting like that. I don't know.
He got to come back though.
Yeah.
He got to shoot better than 18.8%. Let's see that.
Man,
which is the worst in 35 years.
35.
35.
Yeah.
So I guess The other things, Luka's done for the foreseeable future. But
Did they say that?
They're not even hinting at him coming back.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, I ain't heard anything about
They haven't
that.
even hinted at him coming back. They're not even like suggesting.
Right.
They're trying to make it seem like just forget about that. That's a wrap. I'm like, man, that's over.
Yeah, but we had who was it? Somebody called James. I think it was James that said they could have Luka, Uka, Duka.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter. That's what he called. It's like it wouldn't matter. So they might as well hold him out and let him get healthy for next season.
And I'll be interested to hear this, and I'm sure you guys will as well. Let's hear from J.J. Redick, head coach of the Lakers, as he talks about the turning point in last night's game.
I don't think there was a turning point. I think it was a general theme throughout the night. When we made game plan mistakes, they hurt us. I thought the Houston game 5 was the most game plan mistakes we made in a playoff game so far. We obviously lost that game. You're playing the world champs. Your margin for error in terms of mistakes is not that high. You can make mistakes. Basketball's a game full of mistakes. There's just too many tonight. We got to clean that up. But there were some good things. We won expected score. Held. He ended up with 7 turnovers. The guys played hard. We just got to do a better job with execution. It comes down to just the attention to detail on that, and I know we'll clean things up and be better.
Yeah, I mean, we played that last hour. The fact that you held Shea to 18 points and 7 turnovers, you would think that you won the game by 18 points.
Right, but he was playing according to game. Steve Shea, so you want to shut him down. You want to cause turnovers. They had like 7 or 8
right
early on, so it was working, but they didn't stop the other scores on the team.
That's because you can't. It's because you can't stop the other scores on the team. That's why. He said we made game plan mistake. What game plan?
Just shut down that
What game plan mistake? What? No, the game.
But you're leaving somebody open.
No. You know how you left them open? Because you couldn't get over there. That wasn't a game plan mistake. That was you just can't get over there. You just can't do it. But I don't know. I mean, I was just curious though. What did they do to Austin Reeves just like completely embarrassing? But let's hear Coach Redick as he talks about Austin Reeves' struggle.
I love this thing talking about this. Funny.
This is it.
Yeah, he didn't play well, but he's going to bounce back. He's a great player.
Out of here. Say it one more time.
Yeah, he didn't play well, but he's going to bounce back. He's a great player.
What does that mean when your coach just don't even he doesn't even get close to responding to it?
Yeah, I think he's trying to give him confidence. I think that's what
I mean, what else is he going to say?
Don't talk about it. You just don't talk. You just don't even know.
Well, you got to answer the question.
Well, no, I mean, I get that, but I'm saying what he's doing is he's just like, we're not even talking about it.
Yeah, that was a great answer.
This didn't even exist. This didn't exist. It was tough. It was tough on him. Oh, man, I tell you. LeBron talks about what? So this must be their theme, right? They had a breakdown in the game plan. So now LeBron's talking about the breakdowns in the game plan. Really? That's the theme of the night? It's the game plan.
What else? What do you say?
I don't know. Let's hear LeBron. Let's hear LeBron as he pretends like he's some kind of coach. Let's hear LeBron.
I just thought we had some game plan breakdowns. What we had some breakdowns, and they're going to test you. Obviously, they're going to see how many times they can make you have game plan breakdowns or game plan discipline. And we had a few, almost too many, obviously, versus a team like this. And it's like, okay, we got it right here, 2-possession game, 3-possession game, and then boom, it's a double-digit lead, and that's what some of the great teams do. So just can't have compound mistakes over it.
Okay. All right. So just chalk this up to a bad game plan. They made them make too many mistakes, but they'll be back. Nothing to see here. Austin Reeves going to shoot better. Nothing to worry about. They'll be able to get their game plan back on track and put a stop to OKC. That's all we have to know.
Do you believe this your team? How are you feeling?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't think they can win a game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't even think they can win a game. After watching last night, you can't win a game.
Wow.
If you got to rely on Austin Reeves, and Hujamara shooting threes, And maybe Smart figuring out that he can.
Well, you got the greatest player to ever play on the team.
You need more than
And they played the last series pretty much without Reeves until the last games. That's not really a factor.
Yeah, Reeves.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You play. I mean, you're talking about you have to be ready to take down the champ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this team's not taking down the champ.
Right.
Now, if they're playing around with him, and, OKC wants to let him win 2 games and, and cash it in a couple games, okay, well, they can do that.
That's what I thought.
They can do that. So, yeah. So, we'll see. Oh, man, when we come back on the other side, we got the Timberwolves and the Spurs coming up tonight, as well as the 76ers and the Knicks. We'll talk about that game and much more. Let's go.
And the poll question, they're both kind of playing the same, but something has to give. So which team loses first, the Thunder or the Carolina Hurricanes? And 100% of people say the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, it's probably a good bet. But, man, we got my main man, Billy Woods, calling in all the way from Alabama. What's going on, Billy? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine, K-Mac. I see you found your way in.
Well, it took me a while to get off your truck.
Yeah, man. It's up there. Get ready to buy me another one. How you doing, K-Mac?
Good, brother.
Yeah, Pam, baby, you're looking good.
Thank you, baby.
You're knowledgeable. You know your stuff. Reese T, what up, Noob? Without being saying, laying on the bar, doing good.
What's up, Noob? How you doing, baby?
I'm doing fine. I have 1 or 2 things to say very quickly. First of all, Laker Nation, baby, Laker Nation. Don't y'all be surprised. Lakers beat them Thunders. Don't y'all be surprised. Luka Braccio, he got hurt at a bad time.
Okay.
And LeBron wants this because he wants this legacy thing with his son. So he going to play a little harder. He just wearing out. Them young boys, them young legs, they killing the Lakers, man. They can't keep up with them. But heart wins games. And if their heart get in it and they're all sinking, the Lakers can play. Don't think they can't. They're not there for no reason.
Okay.
They're not there for no reason. And on the other side of that, with that little disparaging comment that K-Mac made about where the Lakers got to win the game out of that. And the poll question, Thunder going to lose first because Lakers get ready to blow them up when they come back to L.A. But there's one thing about it. Pam, when the last time Duke won a championship?
Long time ago, Billy.
Yeah, and every single year, y'all put yourselves, K-Mac, in the running to win a championship.
Say that part one more time for the people in the back.
We know that's not going to happen. So if you talking about the Lakers not going to win and get blown out, it's the same thing with Duke. They sorry. They ain't going to never win nothing. Quit talking about my Lakers because I'm going to talk about and Billy, I heard that
Billy, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a Lakers fan, Billy.
I reclaim my time. I heard they're trying to get Cooper Kupp back to play next year. They're going to bring him out of the pros and bring him back to Duke. That's the only way they'll get a chance to win.
Well, he has eligibility left.
Yeah, I'm sure he does, and he will never be no rookie of the year. The boy head too big, man.
Oh, God.
When he go up for an alley-oop, they don't know whether to dunk the basketball or dunk his head.
You know what?
G5 the house.
Wow.
Bill, I thought you said you know nothing about basketball.
I don't. I don't know. Can't tell you what a trap is. Can't tell you what this is or that. I just feel my Lakers. Y'all underestimate them boys.
So Billy, give me your prediction. Give me your prediction. How many games do the Lakers win? Give me your prediction.
Probably none, just to be honest with you. But they gonna win at least one. But if Luka get back on that court, I think he's due possibly game 3, looking at game 4. That'll be their last chance. If from these next couple of games, and he come in, he'd be on fire. Cause that boy shoot like what his name for Golden State, Stephen Curry. He'll throw a ball up, it's gonna go in, and that's gonna fire up everybody else. And then boy got his finger hurt last night. Took him out. Not Jackson Hayes, but the other boy. And what's his name?
Yeah.
He can play. Yeah, I know y'all got to go. I got to get my time in. I was just
no, it's good. It's good. It's good to hear from you, Billy, because I'm still going to get you. Don't you worry about it. I'm still going to get you.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to get you, too. You look down in the comments. You came in early the other day. You probably, like I said, you probably thought it was Friday and you didn't have to come to work the next day. You got here.
I had to go get my check. I had to go get my check, Billy. I had to go get my check.
That's right.
You got in early for some reason. If you there at 6:10, something going on. You done got put out the house or something.
I had to go get my check, Billy. I was waiting on you. I knew you was going to be all right. All right, Billy Woods, we got to roll, man.
Thank you, Billy. Have a great day.
I did good cutting grass last weekend, man. I made $4,000 last week cutting grass, but come on down here and get you some.
Hold on, partner. You didn't send me my cut.
Oh,
we need to talk about that.
You ain't paid your bushes off yet from that last game over there with Duke.
Bye, Billy.
We'll see you, man.
Have a great day.
Yes, I will.
He'll find a way to bring it back to Duke.
Exactly.
He'll find a way to bring it back to Duke. I don't understand it. He called it Cooper Cup.
That's funny.
Cooper flag. But, hey, we got games coming up tonight real quickly. Knicks 76ers. You think the Knicks got enough rest? I mean, not the Knicks. 76ers got enough rest?
I mean, the guys must have got before the last game.
Right. Yeah, but they're playing in New York, so that's always going to be hard.
So they lose by what, 5, 20, 30?
Something in between.
Something in
18.
between. Wow. Wow.
Just go throw that out.
Wow. So we just, I mean, at this point, we just picking out which numbers going to be.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to win tonight.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
I won't disagree, but I didn't say that.
You think your Knicks, you got tonight, right? Put it down.
Well, if we win tonight, then the series is, I won't say it's over, but I mean, you have to split. So I think they might get assistance from the refs. I don't know. Adam Silver might make a call.
Ooh.
But,
I don't know. Well, now that'll be a series they would need to watch to see, some game plan. What did J.J. Redick say? Game plan adjustments?
Some breakdowns.
Right.
Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to see what kind of game plan.
That's true.
Because they have to come up with a different game plan because Embiid he won't get any more rest. You know what I mean? He won't get any more rest. It really probably would have been a smarter move, man. I know they probably wish they could have just rested them all together in that first game. They should have took him out before the end of before halftime. They should have just took him out in first quarter. Say this is a wrap.
Yeah.
We're done here.
Or just sat him out.
Yeah.
Get a little load management.
Yeah. Because he looked so bad, the rest of the team looked just as bad. I mean, Max, he started out slow. They all started out slow. I was just like, what's going on? I mean, George, I get, because he's about, he's about our age. So I get that. But the rest of them, they even look slow. I'm like, wow. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Then we got the Spurs and the Timberwolves tonight. Timberwolves got away with the first one. They won the first one, which is funny because that what's the guy's name? The kid's name? Sharp Chant. They took the last shot. But if he'd have made that
Champagne?
Champagne.
But if he'd made that made that last 3-pointer, we may be talking about a whole different scenario. But he didn't. San Antonio lost. Minnesota got away with one. And this series could be a lot tighter than a lot of people think. It can be a lot tighter than a lot of people think. So we'll see. What's your early predictions for tonight?
Tonight is at the Spurs. I think they'll bounce back.
Yeah.
Get a win.
Yeah, I think so. I think I like their coach. I think he'll make some adjustments. Wemby more inside than outside, so we'll see what happens. The other game, I really have no opinion. I think the Knicks are just the Knicks, and I think the Philly they're holding the spot. I think that's going that probably be a sweep too. What's going to really, particularly if San Antonio loses tonight, we could be in danger of having all these teams be, swept fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Detroit played well, and I think.
That's ooh.
That's over.
Yeah, Detroit, they figured it out now. Uh-oh.
We're back.
James Harden figured it out. Well, he can figure it out, so that's part of his problem.
Yeah. We talked about that's a little expectation for James.
I keep telling Reese, what is it that you're expecting? But we just heard
just a little bit.
What was it?
A little.
This is his 20-something playoff game that he's had more?
Had more turnovers than field goals.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, it's consistent. I mean, it's good to talk about because as an athlete, you want people to overcome that kind of stuff. Some reason he can't do it. It's hard for him to get past that. He always don't show up in the playoffs, and that's really weird though. Because I mean, he makes a bunch of money.
Be like game
they
on,
traded for him. They traded for him. Gave us Garland and all these other guys for him to come and play with Spider-Man, and I don't know.
He won't get any better now. I mean, he won't get any younger.
No, he's not getting.
He won't get any younger. But it's just I think his whole demeanor. What did we call it yesterday? The other day, he's not out there to win games. He's just out there to something like I forgot what it was, but
he's hooping. Not necessarily for the championship.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He just he's like, hey, whatever, man.
It's kind of what people were saying about KD.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, KD. I was trying to. It was KD we were talking about. He just loves to play basketball, but the end result was really not that important to him.
Yeah, he don't care. Like, we don't care about that. That doesn't matter. Like, when he left the arena, he like, what time we got to be back?
It's just a job.
It's just a job. It's just a job. But, it is what it is. And we come back, we continue this conversation about the NBA playoffs. And Reese made a good point. We could be in some serious danger of a couple of sweeps here. Playoffs may be a little anticlimactic in the next couple of days if some of these teams don't get their act together. We'll talk about a little bit of that next. Let's go.
I always wanted to be a private investigator.
What do you mean wanted to? You do it now.
I do it now, but I wanted to get paid.
So you freelance now. You freelance now.
Years ago, I wanted to get paid.
Yes, I need to be on the payroll.
Then I found out it was pretty dangerous, to be in other people's business.
Yeah, right.
They come after those
I don't know who told you that.
investigators.
Look, TMZ, they making billions.
Yeah, but like if you ever talk to a private investigator, they'll tell you how dangerous it is.
Okay, they may be doing
that
something.
work for the police department.
They may be doing something they shouldn't be doing, though.
That could be it.
You know what I mean? There may be places that, like, did you have to go there to get it? So.
But if you imagine you look in your mirror and you see somebody following you, then you set them up, stuff like that. I decided, that's not what I want to do.
Yeah? You don't think they ain't going to get you back?
Right.
We got A-Time behind the glass. What's up, A?
Doing well, feeling good.
Hey, talk to me about the Legacy Eye Care poll question of the day, sir.
Today's poll of the day is powered by Legacy Eye Care. See better, vote better. And the poll question can be found on X through Buzz Sports Radio or the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, they're both kind of playing the same, but something has to give. So which team loses first, the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Carolina Hurricanes? And 100% of people are saying the Carolina Hurricanes lose first.
Probably so. Hurricanes probably, the odds are they may go down before OKC loses to the Lakers. So we'll see. So, Pam, you as your investigative reporting has uncovered, Stefan Diggs had a whole staff of people.
Just a couple?
A whole staff of people. And I get the criminal case, that they televised and that was there. Did she have any other damages, things she was seeking?
She's seeking a workman's comp for over $5 million.
$5 million? And on what grounds? That she fired her?
I guess she got hurt on the job.
She got hurt on the job. Okay.
Because her job is kind of 24/7.
Yep.
And, she lives there. So if you come up and allegedly he hurt her during that process,
okay,
then that's workman's comp.
Okay. All right.
And then I don't know if something else happened to why, the original text came through that he was basically saying, relieving her of her duties.
Yeah.
In early December for the season and thanking her. And he even said, I appreciate you.
But we out. We done here.
Right.
Well, I mean, okay.
And that was a trigger. And from there, she became the Lynn Whitfield of a thin line between love and hate.
Wow.
She just didn't watch the full movie. Where's the sock and the orange, baby, to get your bruises?
I mean, she went all in. All right, so she did want some type of compensation, but she on a workman's comp claim.
Right, which really he just owed her probably for the rest of the season, which I think was around $19,000.
And he offered to pay that?
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't want that?
No.
I guess he still have to pay her, though, right?
Right. I'm sure he has to pay her that.
Pay her that, yeah.
Yeah. But I think the underlining point there is I want you.
Did she say that?
Because I can't have you.
That's your assumption? Did she say that?
She didn't say
Did she say that?
Well, you say like you.
It's like, you know what? It's like
you may be head off, man. I don't know about
she
that.
said they were intimate partners, and I'm just giving you triggers to what.
She said that.
See, I remember hearing that part, though, but I didn't watch the whole thing. That's why I said it was beyond a professional.
Yes, I just think she caught feelings.
Then
that's what she said.
I didn't hear that part, but I'm pretty sure with your work, I'm pretty sure you found out about that.
She had an interview with somebody. I don't know if it was TMZ or whatever, but
and said what?
She told him that.
Well, I mean, I get, sensationalizing for TMZ, but get on the stand and be like, we were intimate. Like, how did she prove that? Did she have a way to prove that?
She didn't have to prove that because that's not what it was about, and that's what the judge was trying to answer the questions only. We don't need a backstory or a narrative around it.
Okay, so they didn't ask. Okay.
That was her trying to sway the jury.
The part I saw, she was going way beyond the questions, trying to
tell a story.
Then the judge tried to say, just answer the question.
Just answer the question.
Yeah.
Keep trying to tell a story. But the judge should have been looking at this. What's going on?
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling that this morning or maybe yesterday late afternoon, there was a conversation with the DA because he shouldn't have that case shouldn't have made it. When you look at the evidence, it shouldn't have made it. Right. But for him, if he can get a jury to convict, this superstar, then it looks well for him. So he didn't make a good judgment call as well.
Must be a New England thing.
Why you say that?
I mean, the coach got caught up. He got caught up.
Former coach.
Not a good look.
Yeah, former coach.
Former coach, yeah.
The owner.
That's true. I really thought about that.
Yeah.
Multiple players.
Multiple players? Who else? Diggs?
Probably some more. I don't know anymore.
Probably a couple more. You're probably right about that. We just can't think of them right now.
What? Let me tell you. Let me find out. Foxborough is the South Beach of the Northeast. They up there wild. They wilding out at Foxborough like that. I've never been. You guys ever been to Foxborough?
I mean, Foxborough or Boston?
I'm in Boston, sorry.
Yeah.
You go to Boston. You used to go to Boston
once a month. Yeah.
Nightlife like that?
Did
you have a chance
at the Doubletree Hotel? They had a real nice jazz bar there. I used to go all the time.
In Boston?
Yeah. Cambridge right in there, really all that together, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you have a chief of staff or anybody take care of your schedule?
I didn't have a chef.
But you went...
I mean, ain't wilding like that? Is it wild like that?
I mean, the part I was thinking was nice.
Is it wild like that in Boston? That's what they doing?
It rains a lot. You got to find something else to do.
I don't know, but okay. Well, I just hate that kind of foolishness made it over to the criminal side where.
Yes, because that's somebody's life.
Right, you playing with somebody's
life. I think it was up to 5 years in prison.
Right. Yeah, you can't.
And he was emotional because he had to be thinking, "Oh my God, like I could go to jail."
Over some.
You over there looking at those jurors like if they believe her,
your fate is in their hands.
Yeah.
I mean, and the fact of the matter is just she's staying in your house and all this other stuff. So it's just, I don't know.
But Stefan Diggs, I get off him.
Yeah, what'd you end on the kid count? Who was the winner?
Who was the winner? Who was the
winner?
Well, no, there was several that was undisclosed. They're still counting.
They said it's rigged. The election's rigged. The count is off. But no, I think it's unfortunate that it made it up to the criminal side. I mean, and whatever happened on the other side with, the firing and all this other stuff, it is what it is, right? That's part of business. But the criminal side, I'm like, hey, man, you playing with...
Yeah.
I may not like the stuff he does, but...
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to go to jail. What I mean? I don't think he needs to go to jail.
You have to count, maybe do a recount. Over time, it's going to, change, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. But after the press conferences, there were several that said the prosecutor shouldn't have taken this case to trial.
Yeah, that just seems a little...
Yeah.
So he's going to have to answer to some people.
Odd, off, and unnecessary.
You just wasted a whole bunch of money. Taxpayers' money. Everything.
Well, he wanted to entertain you. He knew Pam would be out there.
It must be an election.
He knew Pam was out there.
I hope it's not election time for him because he's in trouble right now.
He knew Pam was out there.
Oh, wow. I mean, it made for great TV.
He knew you were watching.
On a slow day.
Great TV.
It was better than some of the other reality TV don't really happen until the weekend, so it gave me something to watch yesterday.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Man, we got a lot to talk about. We got the NBA playoffs, man, taking place right now. There's a lot to uncover, a lot to talk about. But there's a story that's brewing about, the Giannis, trade, possible trade, move, what have you. Is he going to leave? Is he going to go anywhere? I've said it for years. I keep saying it. He needs to leave Milwaukee, but I'm still not sure he's leaving. Giannis leaving Milwaukee probably still won't be the case. So we'll. Right.
I mean, you got to give him what he wants. You got to take care of his family.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we're doing, Dr. Foster? We doing how many Duke players left in the
he says it's only two. It's only two.
Oh yeah.
That can't be true, is it?
Wow, that's crazy. Tyrese Proctor.
That can't be true.
Well, Wendell Moore, I mean, didn't he play for Orlando?
No, that's Wendell Carter played for Orlando.
Wendell Moore? Wendell Carter.
Wendell Carter played, but Wendell Moore played for Duke. Yeah.
Well, Kennard's on the Lakers. He's still playing.
Kennard's on the Lakers. Yeah, that's right. That's three. They got so many. I mean,
all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they come there ready.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, are there any other schools we should be counting?
No.
Okay. I mean, UNC Harrison Barnes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Harrison Barnes is about 40.
Nobody said about age, but matter of fact,
Bronze age ain't nothing but enough.
He's playing more than these guys that's playing for Duke. Kennard playing a lot, but Harrison Barnes playing just much more than those guys.
That's what I'm saying. Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? I don't even remember seeing him the other night.
Oh, he played last night? The other night, yeah. He scored 2 points. We played.
Get in the game.
How many points Tyrese Proctor scored? Now, Tyrese Proctor's on the Cleveland team?
Yeah, he's on Cleveland.
Does he even play?
Not really, but he's playing behind.
He's a Bronny.
It's a game.
He's a what?
It's a Bronny.
What's that?
Wow.
You come in the game when you're down by 50.
That is insane.
Oh, up by 50.
I just call that a bench player or something. I've never heard that before.
A Bronny.
That's what it's called.
That's a new name.
Look at him now.
Wow.
But you make it seem like Bronny like that. He's not that bad of a talent, though, is he?
I never said he wasn't a good player. I just think that.
What?
No. What I said was I think
he's not an NBA player.
Right. That's what I said.
So
Tyrese Proctor's not an NBA player?
Oh, I didn't say that.
You said he was a Bronny.
He's a Bronny in terms of not playing unless your team is down or up by 50.
Right.
Let's get it right now.
Yeah, he don't get in the game.
Right. I mean, hey man, if my son can play with me, that'd be fantastic.
Exactly
so I ain't mad at the situation.
Legacy, baby.
Yeah, but
he's gonna grow into it.
Actually, no way. That's what the team he's playing on. You should probably get more time.
After what we saw last night.
That's true.
I just knew they were gonna put him in.
They put him in. He played 2 minutes. No points, no shots, just 2 minutes.
That may be the game plan that LeBron is referring to. We need to switch up the game plan.
Oh, put my son in?
You know how you count us down? Instead of saying 2 minutes, let's say Bronny. Then we know it's 2 minutes.
That's good.
I'm still going to say 2 minutes.
I dare you to say Bronny, boy. I'll follow my chip. He refused to do it.
He ain't going to do it.
Hey, guys, Bronny.
What would 1 minute be?
I don't know. Good point. Ooh, I was saying something. Like I said on air. Hey, I tell you, I have to be good.
That's Stefan Diggs. Maybe you know what it is.
Woo!
All right, Spurs Timberwolves tonight. What does Spurs need to do? Because I think they played pretty well. Wembanyama didn't have a great scoring game. I think if he can not be pushed out so far and take ill-advised threes, so to speak, I think they'll be just fine.
Yeah, I think that's the answer right there. I think he only had 11 points.
Yeah.
He's really,
and
they need his 30-plus.
Unfortunately, for Ant-Man, that was an adjustment game for him coming back off injury, so he may be even better tonight.
I don't know.
Maybe.
No, I think he tweaked his knee at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I mean, that's why I saw he's limping a little bit. So sometimes, recovery for that may be tough. I don't know how severe that is, but he may not be as effective, but he may. I don't know. Depends how much the injury affect him. But yeah, Wembanyama shot 8 3-pointers. You can't do that. I mean, you're making it too easy. No, and you missed all of them. So, right. so you need to get inside and do something about that. And this coach is Miss Johnson thing. Nobody really knows his name. Mm-hmm. I think he's a talent. I think he's going to figure it all out. I like what he did against Portland when he went with a lot of guards and forced Portland to play small. So I think he's going to figure it out. I really do.
Yeah. So I think they have a good shot. My prediction for tonight is that San Antonio they'll get away with this one tonight. It'll be a 1-1 series. It'll be a 1-1 series, and it's going to go all the way to 7. It's going to go all the way to 7.
That's FYI before we get out. Did you guys realize that NC State, where do you think NC State plays their first football game at?
Aren't they going overseas or something?
Is that this year?
They're going to Brazil.
Yeah, that is this year.
Yeah, we probably need to. What a media credentialist.
I know. Let's do it.
They play Virginia in Brazil.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a good trip. Hey.
Macarena.
Go down there, man. Macarena.
Man, look.
Come back and somebody suing you for workers' comp.
I know. Workers' comp. All kind of stuff.
You got a chef and everything.
What was that?
He said
workers' comp. Anyway.
It was 3 things.
He said, look, workers' comp, really?
Oh, no.
I got injured on the job.
Down there dancing, doing the because you would be doing
I've been doing it, yeah. Absolutely, I've been doing that.
I'm not mad at the situation.
Hey, workers' comp, some people child support.
Wow.
A whole list of stuff. Get a whole list of problems. You're like, all right, you can't go no more.
I wonder how much Stefan Diggs play monthly with his 9 kids.
Probably close to $1 million altogether.
Altogether.
$12 million a year.
What?
Watch right there. I guarantee you.
$12 million. I mean, he don't make that much now.
He only works 60.
Yeah, that's right. He's only worth 60. No.
Took all of it.
Yeah. And by the way, that's a 3-year deal. These signed with somebody, and you don't get that all at one time. You got to read up every year. I be down with $1 million a month. I mean, maybe he can be back in court not paying child support.
Then when these thieves cut it,
they already. No, maybe they will now because the cloud
is over. Yeah,
it's over. But yeah, he's not working for anybody.
That's crazy though.
AI says that it averages around $30,000 a month.
Okay,
per kid.
Just $30,000 a month altogether.
No.
That's total monthly payment.
I know some guys down the street. They probably say, "Hey, bro, let me get your lawyer."
You said, Bronny? What'd you say?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, so that's the average.
No. Is there anything that the 76ers can really do tonight?
No, I think they'll play better. Yeah. I think they'll play better, but I don't think they're going to be. This New York time, man.
Yeah, and they're playing in Madison Square Garden.
I just don't. If they win, it'd be New York messing it up like New York do. New York has no business losing this game.
I agree.
Tired.
They shouldn't lose.
They're tired. So, Pat, any more entertainment investigations going on that we need to keep an eye on for the next couple weeks?
No, I'm working on one right now, but I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
Hey, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Throwback Thursday. Let's go.